Round here, them guns get the last word.
Do you like the new rank points distribution? Some people say no, some people say yes. I say no just because I think it overcomplicates the situation, and it also incentivizes a lot of one and dones. In Tekken 8, it's way more valuable for your time to search for someone who's your same rank and ignore everyone else, because if you beat someone who's your same rank 3 times, you get 1,000 points. So why would I spend time fighting someone for 200 points when there's 1,000 points that I could be gaining? Like, some people could say, oh, we fight all the matches, fight everyone, right? You get the 200 points regardless. But what if I say I don't have time to fight every red rank or whatever that they throw my way? I want to progress in the most efficient ways possible, and by doing that, that means one and doneing everyone who's not Tekken Emperor, Tekken God, or Tekken God Supreme. Prioritizing rank up efficiency is trashy though. It means you're gambling the system, don't really deserve the rank. I disagree. Let's say I have 20 minutes to play the game. If I'm getting matched up with a Fujin, they're not on my skill level, like factually. So I should ignore them. If you're a Tekken Emperor and the game matches you up with a red rank, which they do sometimes for me. Like, I don't know why, but sometimes they throw a red rank in the middle of my rank session. I want it done to them. There's no reason on earth for me to rematch that. If I fight a Kenshin as a Tekken God, I gain nothing from that. I have everything to lose. If I beat a Kenshin, they give me 300 points. If I lose to a Kenshin, I lose 500 points. That's not a fair trade for me. So why would I indulge? Understandable if they're way below your rank, but if you're one and doneing people your skill level because you don't want to lose, that's, oh yeah, see, that's different. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. That's way different. Yeah, if you're one and doneing people because like you think you're gonna lose and whatnot, then, well, okay, so I'll give you another example, and let's see what you think, right? So some people say that you should accept the match no matter what. Some people think that the set should be forced. And I don't know what rank you are, Captain Scar Leg, but I am Tekken God. And on occasion, I get matched up with God of Destructions. I get matched up with some of the best people on the planet. I know I have no opportunity to win. And sometimes I'm like, nope, this person's far exceeding my skill level and I have nothing to gain here. Like, the same way some people are too weak for me to like gain anything, some people are also too strong. And I think that's because of the less, Tekken 7 had 37 ranks, Tekken 8 has 30 ranks. With those 7 less ranks, you have the top level players being squished down closer to me. So I go up against some of those guys and I'm just completely outclassed. Like, yes, I can stay there and like just get clapped up and so be it, like, you know, but there's nothing for me to gain there. I'm literally just losing points just for the sake of losing points. In situations where someone is just far exceeding my skill, I'm out, you know, I'm out. To speak to what you're saying, let's say if someone's really close to me, let's say if someone's like my skill actually, and I barely won, and then you skip out, okay, then we could talk about trashy gameplay. And then also what I would say as well is that sometimes, so at the top ranks, you know, we don't have that many players to search for. Sometimes I get matched up with the same players over and over and over again. And I'm like, nope, I don't want to fight this. I'm out. And I want it done. So I do think there is some exceptions to this one and done rule. And this is just simply why I think that if they force the set, I would be very disappointed in the game. I probably would not play ranked ever. If they force me, because I literally get matched up with the same people all the time. And I'm like, bro, I fought this Lily player like 3 times today. I don't want to fight them anymore. And then I won it done after the set. So if they force me to fight that Lily player multiple times, I just want to do it. You also have to account for the fact that the first like 10 ranks you can't even de-rank, yeah. So even more squishy is going on. Yeah. And that's why when people say that I'm carried, I disagree, because if you look at my Tekken 7 rank, I was Emperor. If you look at my Tekken 8 rank, I'm Tekken God. Those two are relatively in the same position. What changed is everything that's above and everything that's below. You lost like 3 ranks above me, so the pro players are closer to me, but then also, yeah, like you said, the first 10 ranks doesn't matter anymore. So everyone who was stuck in green ranks are now in red ranks. Everyone who's in red ranks is now in the purple and like kind of Fujin area, and everyone who's in purple and blue ranks in Tekken 7 are squished into blue and Fujin. So there is a lot of squishing on both sides, and when you're on the far ends of it, people think you're the problem, but really, like, I disagree, you know. but that's just my opinion, you know, the opinion of a carried Yoshi scrub. So you can always learn from someone better. I disagree. Sometimes someone is just far out of your league, especially in this environment where it's 50-50s. In Tekken 7, I would agree with you that yes, rematch, and that's what I used to do in Tekken 7. In Tekken 7, when someone was far better than me, I would rematch because there was something to learn. But in Tekken 8, when someone's just 50-50ing you on a different level, you can't take anything from that. So that's what I think as well, is like, you know, in Tekken 7, it was worth fighting people who was way better than you, because you can see like their setups, you can see their thought process. In this game, you can't see the thought process. You only see the 50-50 and the most optimal way to use it. Like the Heihachi just tried to use that unblockable grab, you know? I definitely agree there should be more ranks. I don't know why they reduced the ranks with each new game. Well, I think they did it because the less ranks, the higher up you are. If they give everyone a free pass all the way to Dominator, or no, Warrior, for someone who isn't aware, which there's many people who aren't aware that you don't lose points when you lose in these ranks. All of these guys are like, yeah, I made it to the 13th rank. If you think about other games, ranking up to like 13 times or like 15 times, that's incredible. And that's the feeling that they want players to have. But if they add another, you know, like 6 ranks down here, then you start looking a little bit crazier, right? If you made it to purple, you basically made it halfway through. Like I have this graph here. This graph is a better representation of the ranks, right? You can see how many people made it to this section and look at how high they are. But in reality, and I'm not trying to diminish the people who made it to these ranks, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying that like the developers is trying to make the players feel like they achieved more than they actually did. So this is the real rank graph. True rank begins with warrior rank. Now when you look at it like this, you can see red ranks is very low to the ground. But if they add all of this other garbage here, you feel like you made more progression than you actually did. They're very smart. This is something that I also try to never do. I try to never paint the developers as stupid or incapable. They're very capable, they're very smart, they're very talented. And a lot of things that they did had a lot of thought process behind it. And it also took us many months to figure it out and understand it. Which is why, once again, when you talk about the game being better in Season 2, will it? Because a lot of the stuff they did was intentional. So would they go back on it? Some people just want farm rank points. That's why they don't like one and dones. The set should be forced, but after the set, you get your points. And if you want to fight more after that, rank no longer is involved. That's what I think, because that's how it is in tournament. In tournament, you play the full set, and then after you're given a win or loss. You can't dock someone 3 times during the set. It's not house rules. Oh, you guys got to play the set or else. Oh, you guys got to rematch or else. It's like, or else what? When you lose against a God of Destruction, you lose 720 points. If you beat a God of Destruction, you get 600 points. I think we all can agree that's not fair. If I beat a God of Destruction, I should get just as many points as I lose. So both of these should be 600. No way I'm winning the same amount of points from a God of Destruction as someone who's my same rank. Let's look at the red ranks. This is red rank and ruler. Yeah, see, these points is nothing. These points is nothing. You win more points than you lose. What? As a red rank, if you beat someone who's higher than you, you gain more. See, we're having 2 different conversations, bro. We're having 2 different conversations. When a red rank goes up against someone who's 3 ranks above, they gain more points than they lose. At my rank, we do not do that. That's what it makes sense why we're saying 2 different things. If you guys lost more points than what you earned, then you probably would be saying what I'm saying. You don't start losing more points until you hit blue ranks. And then you only lose 20 points. And I do think that the higher ranks should be more brutal, but it's too much. 720 points is too much. How are you still in red ranks? They give you a free pass. What? And you have the audacity to say I'm carried.